Alright, y'all. Today we're going to chase L235 to Rocky Mount. I'm outside Greenville Yard just waiting for them to depart, and we'll be on our way. It's linking up with one of the Jeeps. We might be getting a new Jeep soon here. CSX 4304 is a GP39-2 locomotive. There are less than 20 of them on CSX's roster. It was originally Reading number 3414 and it was built in 1974. I'm unsure of how this unit ended up on the Parmel sub. I did not see it on L230, despite chasing it twice this past week. They have the Weyerhaeuser loads that we saw L230 pick up yesterday. The primary purpose of L235 is to transport cars between Greenville Yard and Rocky Mount Yard. Some of the cars that it brings to Greenville are then set out by L230 the next day. go catch it. Look at him go. Alright, here we are at Parmel, North Carolina. It is a tiny little town now. They have a little caboose. This town was once a junction for the Atlantic Coastline Railroad. Several of its branch lines in eastern North Carolina terminated here. And there's still the Tarboro subdivision here, and then the Parmel subdivision right here links up to the Tarboro subdivision. And yeah, not a whole lot left of this place anymore. It's kind of a quiet place. Off in the distance, mate's away crew is doing some work on the siding over there. Our next stop is Bethel. In Bethel, there is a beautiful restored railroad depot that is now used as a library. You can see in the pavement where the track used to go that connected to the depot. Here we are at Coneto. It's a tiny ass town that probably used to be something, but isn't much anymore. now in Tarboro. This is the Tar River. That's the Tar River Railroad Bridge. Tarboro is kind of a cool little place. It's kind of a retirement town now, but it's got a historic district and some cool stuff to check out. We got a little street running here in Tarboro. It's blocking up the whole town. Street is blocked up. No one can get around. L235 Tarboro takeover. Well, we're here in Rocky Mount, where the Tarboro sub meets the Rocky Mount Yard. And I don't know if we caught up the L235. It might have beat us here, but I'll wait a few minutes. Here in Rocky Mount, we have some Carolina Coastal Railway Jeeps. Got one right there and a couple over here. Looks like they're working in the transload facility. Yeah, we got several Jeeps over here at this transload facility. Cool stuff. I hear a horn in the distance that's coming from the direction that L235 is, or was supposed to be. Here we go, Rocky Mount Yard. Most of it is over that way. There's a bunch of classification tracks over there, as well as the yard tower way in the distance. And there's at least one or two switchers working at any given time. It dates back to the Atlantic Coastline era. And this was the Atlantic Coastline's main line. And yeah, Rocky Mount was a true railroad town. The Atlantic Coastline built the Rocky Mount shops here, and at their peak they employed over 2,000 people. It really put this town on the map. But they're no longer used, and most of the buildings have been demolished at this point, unfortunately. Some of them would have been where those woods are right now. Yeah, here she comes. They just flip the switch, and presumably they'll start moving again into the yard. Yeah, there they go.